Hello, dear. Please welcome to yet another edition of Mary M YouTube channel, the channel that aims to impact you in a positive way. We discuss life issues through our own experiences so as to impact you to face life with confidence. Please like our page and better still subscribe to this page so as to get notified when we upload a new video. Thank you so much for your support. Today's topic, we are calling It Is Not What It Is, because we have two great stories lined up for you. The first one is this. At the beginning of this year, 2021, a friend of mine wanted to go back to school for a degree program. She has a diploma and had been jobless for more than 2 years. So she requested her sister to sponsor her for a part-time course to improve herself. Her sister was struggling with bills at that time, but being the pillar of the family, she agreed to the request, not even knowing where the extra funds for the course would come from. Then, boom, the second lockdown in Kenya happened. That was due to the increased cases of COVID-19. The sponsor was a bit relieved though, because she thought at least she could save some money within the 3 months of the lockdown to enable her sister go back to school for the degree that she wanted to do. And later on, after the ease of the lockdown, the sponsor brought about the topic to her sister. "Do you still want to go back to school?" she asked. And to her utter surprise, the sister replied happily, "No, I got a job finally, and I am so happy. I would rather work and start saving right away for a later time program." So the sisters tried to coerce her to go for online classes and, even as she pursued a new job to still attain her goal for a degree. She refused to the challenge and said that she was not ready to go on online classes because in any case, it was a bit of a challenge, with websites going on slow, Wi-Fi issues. Well, I don't know whether that was the case, but she blatantly said no. Well, I happened to be around when that conversation happened, and I must confess that we all had a good laugh and celebrated the new job, of course. But what a win-win situation. Wow, don't you agree? There's even a better story of triumph over tragedy that I did some time back. And this is it. It was my first assignment as a journalist for People Daily newspaper. I had to interview for a feature story in my neighborhood. The lady I spoke to had defied a doctor's prognosis for kidney failure. Yeah, she had been given less than 2 years to live, but ended up clocking 40 years, 4 decades after the prognosis. She was a teacher by profession and lived a ripe old age. I can only match up that story of faith to a recent case of one of my workers, because this is all about health issues and it relates to the same first story so much. Wait, listen up. You tell me after this. So a few weeks back, one of my workers gave us a near scare, with health issues. Something that started off as a common cold progressed quickly to a persistent cough. He was coughing nonstop, and as a result, he couldn't eat or drink anything. For a week, he had been on prescription medicine for cold-related symptoms. Yet his condition was not improving, but getting worse by the day. One day he coughed up blood. He was throwing up so badly that he could hardly stand up on his own. I had to rush him to hospital. In real panic, I drove like mad yeah, real madness. I stepped on it. I don't even know how I got to the hospital. So at the hospital, they did several lab tests for the chest, malaria, typhoid, and even recommended COVID-19 test. At this point, we gathered all of us, because I was with the sister. In faith, we started agreeing, and calling upon God and the angels in heaven, Yeah, we were like frantically praying for a miracle to happen. Yeah. And talk about faith. I remembered Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1, which says, "Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen." So after remembering that verse and quoting it in that situation, I later asked myself, what is evidence? And the Oxford Dictionary describes evidence as the available body of facts or information indicating whether a belief or proposition is true or valid. So evidence must be seen, actually seen, fact. It must be seen for it to count. I never thought about faith in that context. Evidence is the sure deal. Nothing but support for the claim. That is evidence. That is what it is. And I was like, wow, I learn every day. I hope you've learned too. Let me know what you've learned today though. So somebody said that when you learn, teach, tell others about your experiences, good or bad. We learn from both to become better people and deal with similar situations differently. I guess that's why today I thought of sharing about these two incredible, rather three beautiful stories about faith. There's nothing like a real life experience. It is not just a story from a fairy tale book, but a live experience which others can relate to. So tell us in the comments below about your own encounters with bleak situations which made a U-turn for the better. Please let us know and celebrate with you. Better still, let us learn and grow together. It is all about learning and becoming better people at the end of the day. That's the bottom line. Yeah, as we say in our signing out statement, that we grow. Yeah, we grow together. So in the case of my worker, who is called Chege, he's also a pastor. He's a youth pastor in his church. We don't go to the same church, yeah, but we share a lot in that context. So I expected the worst, but you get the drill by now. Yeah, faith worked. Yeah, because even in the midst of all that we went through, it was actually Chege who was encouraging me and his sister to hold up, not give up on him, because himself, he knew, he was so sure that he was going to make it. So he was saying in Swahili, mimi najua Mungu ameniponya. Even as he was coughing the more, and it was crazy. I don't want to remember. It was really bad. Yeah? But we are saying today, all we are saying is, it is not what it is. So don't give up, my friend. Not yet. Just hold on in there. We are used to the term, it is what it is. But here we are saying today that it is not what it is. Okay? Kindly, I hope that you've learned something today. And as we sign out, we have to appreciate you again. Thank you so much for watching Mary M YouTube channel. Please like our page, subscribe. Yeah, give us a thumbs up. Yeah, when we upload a new video, you'll be the first to know, because there's an instant notification. So in this channel, we aim to impact you in a positive way to keep you going and growing in life. Take care of yourself and let's do this again. Thank you so much.